Good evening, Western New York. It is Mayor Austin Tylec here at WEBR. If you'd like to tune in, it's 716-674-9555 with Ask the Mayors. Tonight, I don't have my right-hand man, Mayor White, with me, but I do have Andy Cash to throw in a few quips and jokes. Right, Andy?
I'm here.
All right. You're my other right-hand man. You're my left-hand man.
I'm the left-hand man.
Yeah, more of a lefty. All right. And our guest tonight, which I thought Andy would really like because he's a big soccer buff, we have Jacob Opalinski. He is the president of the Tonawanda Soccer Club. And how you doing, Jacob?
Good. Happy to be here, and I appreciate the opportunity.
It's your first time on radio?
My first time on radio.
Terrified?
Should be fun. No, I mean, not as much as I thought I'd be.
You were swearing like a pirate earlier, so maybe lock
I don't
that
want to
up,
be a
right?
pirate.
I don't want to be a pirate. Andy was making pirate jokes, you know, with the one eye and so on. But no, I thought this would be a great opportunity to talk about the Tonawanda Soccer Club. It seems very large, right? Because the soccer club now has North Tonawanda and Tonawanda. Can you explain the history of your club? Maybe give a little background on yourself as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So Tonawanda Soccer Club as an organization has been around since 1979, just a bit before my time. But, you know, we've been kind of small and more localized to just Tonawanda. But after COVID-19, you know, a lot of smaller groups and smaller clubs unfortunately folded and didn't have the numbers to keep going. We were able to persevere, and the North Tonawanda Club, you know, they unfortunately didn't get the numbers to keep going with them. So over the past few years, we've really been able to take in a lot of the North Tonawanda players and find them a home in our club, which has really helped us to grow. I've been with the club since 2013, so going on 13 years now. I was a freshman in high school when I started coaching.
How old does that make you? I was going to ask.
It makes me 26.
26?
Yes.
13 times 2 minus 4
No, the math's
divided by
weird.
3 plus 1. 26, I think.
26.
Right you are.
Good.
Thank you, Jake.
Well, and what I think is great, so we normally have guests on here that are, you know, kind of North Tonawanda, Tonawanda, a combination of the two. Mayor White and I really try and show there's a lot of unity between the Twin Cities, or the Twin Cities. And I went to one of your games. It was a tournament, right, over the weekend, just to see, you know, the happenings, the energy. And it was great. You had hundreds of kids.
Yeah.
A lot of North Tonawanda people that were coaches or obviously parents, but that got really involved too.
Yeah, we've got a great group. You know, we're up to around 450 players now,
Wow.
which I mentioned I've been coaching since 2013. I took over as president of the club back in 2022. So that's a bit of a newer role to me. When I took over the club, we only had 150 kids. So in the past 3 years, we've tripled our operation. You know, we've really been able to bring a lot of people in. Definitely, you know, the North Tonawanda Club not being around anymore helped us get those numbers, but you know, the word of mouth, the support that we've had from the community has been fantastic, and the more North Tonawanda people we bring in, yeah, we're getting parents. Our board is 90% North Tonawanda.
Oh boy,
parents,
we're infiltrating.
Yeah, it's been awesome though. The support of the community is,
you know,
fantastic.
We're going to redraw lines, Andy, around Tonawanda too, you know.
Are you going to have them secede the union?
Right, annex, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I'm thinking the wrong way. We're leaving the country. We're going to make our own little country here. Tonawanda, North Tonawanda.
We have Tonawanda Island that North Tonawanda owns. I think I got to run on, we're going to make it North Tonawanda Island.
Is that Detroit Avenue?
Yes, yeah.
How did I know that?
I don't know. There's not a ton of reasons to go there other than Shores, or if you work there, or Smith Boys. Or
Is that where the bar is?
Shores, the
yeah.
restaurant bar? Yeah, it's great.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Had an outdoor band playing, I remember.
Yeah, we're...
There were bugs out, but that was okay.
beautiful view.
You still could get beer, so that was fine.
Yeah, that's all that matters, you know. But So you have hundreds of kids that participate, Tonawanda, North Tonawanda. Is this something that runs throughout the year? Like, how do people get involved? Is there pricing, age groups? Like, what's that all about?
Yeah, we are now year-round. That's sort of new. Like I said, when I took over, the club was, much smaller. So in the past few years, we've expanded. We've added a fall season. We've added our winter seasons. So now we do go year-round. We're actually in the only break that I get all year is these next 2-3 weeks, because our fall season will begin end of August. That goes until the end of October. Registration for that is unfortunately already closed. But after October ends, then the winter season picks right up. That goes, 1st of November through Christmas. Then I get a week off at Christmas. Then January 1st to April is winter B session.
Okay.
And the travel season starts in April, right when that picks up. So we really are completely year-round. Year-round with the caveat that if you want to do our winter programs, those are competitive. So we're not year-round for our entire demographic. Our house program, which is where we started, that's our main program, and that's our biggest program by far. So for our summer season, our house program that's where we've got 350 of those kids. And that's only for players aged 4 to 13. So 4 to 13, it's a very kind of low stakes, just fun league. It's meant to teach the basics. It's very inclusive. There's no cuts. There's no tryouts. Anyone who wants to participates. And we have a great time with that. We've really been able to grow that a lot. So that we have the house season where it's anyone 4 to 13. You guys can come. You can play with us in the summer. You can play with us in the fall. But once we get into the winter, then it kind of changes. And that's when we get our competitive stuff going.
People get cut if they're not good enough. That's what you're saying?
Well, we haven't reached that point yet, but theoretically, yes. So for the winter, it's much more competitive because we're going against other clubs. Our house program is just our own internal teams that we make. So it's just kids from Tonawanda, North Tonawanda, whoever's in our club, those are the teams that you're facing. Once we get into winter, now we're facing teams from other clubs.
And what's the age group for the competitive?
So we can support anything from a U8 team all the way up to U19. So now we're getting to those older kids, and we can have all the teams at any age within that. We just need to have the numbers for it.
Okay.
So, you talked about having cuts. We haven't had the numbers to necessitate cuts yet. It's kind of just been, whoever wants to come to winter, whoever wants to challenge themselves, because it is a big step up from the house program. Everyone's welcome to come do that. I think this year, for the first time, we're going to reach the point of, having too many people, which is a blessing and a curse, because, I hate to turn people away. I hate to not have an option for people. But, if we have a lot more kids that are interested, we can have some tryouts, we can craft the best team that we can, and that's going to help those kids develop a lot more when they're playing with teammates of the same skill level, when they're able to build that unity. So I'm excited about that.
Where would someone go if they wanted to check out schedules, what registration info? Is there a website?
Yeah, so our website is TonawandaSoccer.com. Very simple, very easy.
That's almost like AndyCash.com.
Do you have a .com, Andy?
No.
Okay.
I have an AOL, though.
You should buy it, just in case it might be worth
those
something
naming rights
someday.
are up.
I do have an AOL address still. Not many people do.
Oh, no.
I do.
I swore someone gave me like an Adelphia email address not too long ago.
Oh, that's going back.
Yeah. Roadrunner's even going back a
Does
little bit.
Roadrunner still exist?
We do these little side riffs sometimes.
No, just so you know, I'm picturing cartoon the Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote running into the wall. So
Never could catch that thing, could he?
Nah,
No.
never could do it.
Yeah, those are brutal.
Now, so the JSL is just wrapping up this week, as a matter of fact, correct?
Yeah, I'm actually heading after this lovely radio show. I'm heading to my final game of the season.
All right, and then so there'll be House League for the fall. And then the winter, and that is at Sportsplex, correct?
Yeah, there are a couple different winter programs. The one that we do is mainly at Sportsplex. They've got a great program out there. We've been doing that the past 3 years now. So there's that one for our younger teams. The Kenmore Soccer Club just started up their own winter program that's based out of the Lincoln Athletic Complex.
Yeah, Lincoln Park. I've been over there. That's a great new facility.
Yeah, they did a great job with it. So Kenmore started their own kind of winter program there that we did for some of our younger age groups because it's a little bit less competitive, which is nice for us as we're still a growing club. We're still getting back into that competitive environment. So as we're putting ourselves against some of these teams, we got some work to do to catch up, but we've been, making great strides with that. And now that we're going on year 3 of having our competitive programs back, we're really starting to close that gap and be able to compete with these teams and these clubs that have been together for a lot longer than we have.
The Clarences, the Lancasters.
Yep, yeah, there's definitely some good programs out there, and it's been challenging but exciting to have these matchups and just see how we do. And every season you can see the kids getting a little bit better, doing a little bit more, closing that gap, and it's really exciting to watch that in real time.
Hey, Austin, where is that Sportsplex?
It's behind our high school.
It's in North Tonawanda,
Ridge Road.
isn't it?
It is North Tonawanda.
Sharing. That's what it's all about.
It is a private facility. The city doesn't own it, but yes.
Don't you own the land?
No, we don't own it. It's private land, private building.
You own the high school, though, right?
The school district does. It's like holy ground for me.
I thought
I
you
can't
owned
tell
everything.
them what to do. No.
Oh, man.
Roads, sidewalks, public buildings, the city, but the school, that's superintendent, He's the mayor of the schools.
Oh, really?
Yeah, nice guy.
Who is
Dr.
that?
Jeklewski. Jeff
Oh, okay.
Jeklewski's, I think he's going about a year now. He's been superintendent.
All right, yeah, we did the Buffalo Stallions games at the North Tonawanda High School this summer.
Yeah, they were easy to work with, right?
Yeah. Extremely.
Yeah, they're good. Why not utilize their stadium? So in the Stallions, just on as a side, they're looking to create their own facility, right? Isn't that correct? I believe, Andy.
I believe they're trying to go over to the old Clint Small Stadium, which now is Clint Small Stadium's on the property of Tonawanda High School.
Yes, they changed the name of the stadium.
They've picked up KenDev.
Yes, so that's right by the library in Tonawanda, and that's right around the corner from our home field. So it'll be really great to see that field in use again. Wish it was, back in our public hands, but I'm excited about that because any opportunity to get more soccer in the area is definitely appreciated.
Yeah, they have a couple fields. I know I did a game over there. They had the full field set up, and then they had a couple small fields, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
So you talked about a couple things that you want to do, and one of them being you want to grow the club, right? You want to get more participation, more competitive sort of pieces, I guess, incorporate that as well, it sounds like.
Yeah.
What's the benefit of that? Why, the free game soccer, however you call it, right? Just anyone can play as opposed to competitive. Does that just kind of elevate your status as a club? Is that the reason why?
Yeah, so our house program is great because everyone's involved and everyone can be involved. But for those players who do take it a little bit more seriously, who do put in the extra work, those parents who are on the sideline wanting something more, the competitive is a great option for that. And our house program does a great job, teaching the basics, getting kids ready to go and play for the school. We'll teach you everything you need to know because you age out of the house program at 13, you go play for the school. That's the pipeline. But that travel program is really for those players who are serious about it, who want to improve, and who see a future doing soccer. If you've got another 6-7 years, if you plan on playing for the school and playing high school, and maybe even you're thinking about college, travel and competitive soccer is where you should be.
Right. You would do the school programs, but then the travel in the summertime or something of the sort, right? In the off season, just to keep practicing, get better, and
it makes it 12 months a year. It really does.
Yeah.
And it just makes a pipeline there for Coach J.J. Gaber. I do know Mr. Gaber, who used to referee for me. Hey, J.J., how you doing out there?
Yeah, that's that pipeline is really what we're trying to establish, and we do great work getting along with the schools. I talked to the athletic directors of both Tonawanda and North Tonawanda.